The snow was falling softly, covering the ground in a white blanket. But there was no room in my heart for the beauty of the evening. London was an endless maze of shadows in which I wandered, having lost more than I cared to admit. I thought power was everything. Thought that by subjugating the world I would gain something more than immortality. But now that she was gone, now that her eyes no longer looked at me with that stubbornness that irritated and fascinated me at the same time, it all seemed meaningless. How foolish I was to believe I could hold her. I remember her voice shaking with pain, but there was no fear in it. She looked at me as if she saw something I couldn't see in the reflection. I wish I could say it didn't matter, that her death was just another step on the road to greatness. But then why was that step the last? The snow crunched beneath my feet, but I hardly heard it. My thoughts rattled louder than the winter wind. Everything that followed blended into a fog. The flickering light of the green spell, the silence, the coldness of her skin. It's strange that I'm here. A man who so desperately sought to conquer death, standing in a cemetery, talking to the dead. What irony of fate. I, who created Horcruxes to cheat death itself, couldn't save you from it. Do you remember our first meeting at Hogwarts? You looked at me without fear, without the trepidation I instilled in others. Your eyes, there was life in them, real life, not the pretense that satisfies the rest. I often contemplate the nature of death. All my life I fought against it, despised it, considered it the greatest weakness of wizards. But now I understand that perhaps I was wrong. Death is not the end, but merely another state of being. After all, a part of you is still here, with me. I hear your voice in the rustling of leaves, see your smile in the reflections of moonlight on water. I regret that I couldn't protect you, that my ambitions, my thirst for power and immortality overshadowed everything else. You were the only one who saw in me not the future Dark Lord, but simply a person, a boy who feared loneliness. You would have laughed if you saw me now. The great Tom Riddle, heir of Slytherin, talking to a gravestone. Yes, I know it's foolish, but I have no one else to talk to. No one to truly talk to. You're asking why I'm here? Because today is the anniversary. A year since you've been gone. A year since I realized that all my Horcruxes, all my power, are meaningless if you're not here. Dementors? No, it's not them. It's my own emptiness. You know, I can't cast a Patronus anymore. Not since you left. Every happy memory I have is tied to you. And now they hurt too much. I tried to forget you. I even used Obliviate on my own memories. But you always came back. In dreams, in reflections, in random faces on the street. Your image haunts me like the most intricate curse. They say I'm a monster, that I'm incapable of love. Maybe they're right. But then, what is this feeling that tears me apart every time I remember you? I thought I had conquered death by splitting my soul. But now I realize I've only condemned myself to suffering. Each Horcrux is just another piece of pain that will never fade. This isn't immortality, it's eternal agony. You tell me I need to let go, that it's the only way. But how can I let go of the only thing that was ever real in my life? Do you know what scares me the most? I'm starting to forget your voice, your laughter, the way you wrinkled your nose when you were displeased. These details slip through my fingers like sand. I don't believe in an afterlife. I don't believe we'll meet again on the other side. But a part of me hopes that I'm wrong. That one day, when all of this is over, I will see you again.